A Wild Hare is a pretty special cartoon, not just because it was a nominee in the 1940 Academy Awards for Best Short Film, but also because it's considered to be the first official appearance of Bugs Bunny. Now, when it comes to childhood favourite cartoons, I was never really a Warner Brothers person. Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd. I liked them, but I was definitely a Disney girl. So for me, there's no nostalgic connection to these characters. So I'm kind of watching this, I guess, as somebody who would have done it at the time, with no real emotional attachment to these individuals, just looking for a fun cartoon. And as an installment in the Merrie Melodies series, I'd say it's pretty decent. Pretty standard. Elmer Fudd wants to catch the wabbit, and he goes after Bugs Bunny. And I am also very confused that the title is A Wild Hare, pun on Hair. But I also thought Bugs Bunny was a rabbit, not a hare. I don't know if baby hares are called bunnies. I'm not sure. This is maybe a conversation to have on a different day. Basically, he goes hunting the rabbit, and of course it's a wabbit because Elmer Fudd calls him a wabbit, answering my own question. And then Elmer Fudd is made to question his actions and think about what he's done. All the while, Bugs Bunny is playing tricks on him and getting his own way. And I won't say how it concludes. I won't give you too much detail about the intricacies of the narrative. And believe it or not, even though it's only 8 minutes, it does get a little bit intricate. It's not overly complicated or anything particularly special, but it does have a pretty decent beginning, middle, and end, if you like to carry the story over. The animation quality is brilliant. Not even for the 1940s, very early 1940s. I'd say it's brilliant for the time. For now, even it's Bugs Bunny looks a little bit different to what he looks like now. Elmer Fudd kind of looks like what I still visualize him as. But generally speaking, although there are a few differences, I'm really impressed with the animation and the colouring and the way the different colours are blended together. I am obviously not an illustrator. I don't know the technology, but I do know that I enjoyed looking at it and it was an absolute pleasure. Of the 3 nominees for that year's Best Animated Short, it was my least favourite. The other 2 were The Milky Way, which won. That's a harmonising film about cats. And the other one was a Schlesinger production, Puss Gets the Boot, also about a cat, about Jasper and Jinx, the early incarnations of Tom and Jerry. I do think the right one won, but A Wild Hare was pretty decent and, still really, really worth the nomination. It's pretty good fun.